stream, but now it's going to be our 500 sub video. I want to thank you all. Thank every one of you guys out there. We got some friends. Come on, guys. We got over here
Kirk from Walrus Cart.
from Walrus Cart. Yeah, that is so hard to say. I don't know. Walrus Cart.
Yeah.
There we go. And we have Ashley and Prince over here.
Yep.
We were gonna have Gert and probably a couple of others, but we all know about Gert. He doesn't ride the rides. But and this was also gonna be a live stream, and we were gonna go head on and all get a ride together. But we're gonna continue to do that anyway. But it won't be live. So stay with us today. We got some good information for you too.
I like it.
Yeah, we got that July 9th Sand Serpent closing for good.
Yeah.
And, well, there's no demolition permits yet, from what I can gather. So
I still think they could sell that to somebody.
I'm thinking they're going to probably take it down.
I think they
not
disassemble
demolish
it and sell it.
Bring it to Williamsburg or somebody else.
They could. Usually when coasters hit their run or their span, because I'm thinking about Walt Disney World with Animal Kingdom's Primeval Whirl, similar style mouse coaster. They didn't want to refurb it and spend all the extra money, but I could see somebody wanting to get a coaster for a discounted price. They'll do the refurb and then they could use it for their park. So I wouldn't demo that. That still is operational, but they probably don't want to invest in it. I would love to see something indoor in that space because we don't have that. And especially even something that's like everyone can ride as a family. Whether it's like dark coaster, like an indoor, smaller coaster style.
And people are thinking about using the Pantopia Theater.
Yeah.
Because it's not used for anything else, but we just found out Rescue Tales is
coming back.
Yeah.
That's nice because it was gone for quite a while.
Yeah.
You know?
3 months, 4 months.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. That's great. I got to go bring the family to that because it was open for like 2-3 weeks and then gone. And I was like, oh shoot, I think they're done with that, but they're not.
Mr. Neal told us.
So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right.
Hey everybody.
Here's the plan.
Yeah. What's the plan?
We have 2 times on our wrap sheets.
Okay.
We're all going to go, all 5 of us, because we're allowed to bring 6 with each wrap sheet.
Yeah.
So we're going to go on, go ride, wait for a train, and then ride again.
I like it. Thank you so much for inviting me too. Appreciate it. I haven't been on Gwazi in a while. That's why I was like running a rope drop. Good, perfect timing. And a celebration for you guys.
Oh yeah.
Congrats again on 500. All right, let's do it. Hey everybody. We're gonna ride this bad boy, Iron Gwazi, and apparently not once, but twice. Hey, howdy, hey. Hi, Jose, Barbie, Tina, Leslie, Lexa, Rick, Walt, Paxtonian, Ginge, what up, what up? Hey, Melinda. A Giga coaster would be crazy. We'll see. We'll see. I'm with you. I mean, all these things are great ideas. Oh, I gotta catch up. They're fast, man. Moving, hustling. Yeah, just right place, right time. The Busch Gardens Junkie. I thought it was originally Junkies, but it's not. It's just IE. Junkie. Celebrating their 500 subs on YouTube. They're the only other people that I know that make really content here consistently. 40-minute wait. We are not going to take the 40-minute wait. Oh, I don't black out on this one, Allie. This one's actually, even though it's very intense, it's not a blackout ride. I black out on the Hulk, the Incredible Hulk. Hi, Todd. Hi, Rachel. What's up, Lori? Go front road. Oh, you got front row for your first ride. That's great. It's front row is awesome on here. I'm just happy we get to go, so. Morning. I never went this way. That's nice of you. I didn't even know this ramp thing existed. This is the old Gwazi that got a refurb and retrimmed, similar to Wildcat's Revenge. I'm not planning on heading up north. Well, actually, you know what? Probably in a month I'm heading up north. Doesn't make a whole heck of a lot of sense to go to Hershey Park, but I kind of want to go check out Wildcat's Revenge. And they've been getting everybody and their mother media for that. So maybe, just maybe, this is a really cool view of this coaster. That's my favorite inversion on this whole thing. That's so pretty. Jeez, they're moving fast. Walk with purpose, Kirk. Jeez. Holy cow. I'm good, Ben. How are you? Yeah, secret entrance is true. Yeah, I would love to do a Hershey trip. It's far away from where my parents are at right now, but it's possible. It's totally possible. Well, we'll see. Sounds good, Naomi? The death roll. Celebrating 500.
Train number 3 is in the station, and normally the ADU train is train number 2. So we'll be waiting for the next chariot to come by.
Do you have one that you particularly like? Is there one that you typically ride?
Yeah.
Up on the top there, you see the number 2?
Yeah.
They have, that's train number 3.
Okay.
And train number 2 is usually the one that the ride operator rides on first thing in the morning. They then declare that one the ADA train.
Ah, okay.
And they post it up there.
Gotcha. So green means ADA. Do you know what white means?
That I'm not sure about.
Yeah, just curious. I never knew. I never.
Yellow means.
What does yellow mean?
That's a weather condition.
So like we're close to if there's wind or thunder in the area.
There's a possibility. Green, actually, there's blue, which means all clear.
Okay.
Green means also all clear, but there's a possibility. Yellow means. What are you doing, Alex? We're gonna.
Also, if you're new here, hi, my name's Kurt. We go live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday in the theme parks on TikTok and on YouTube. And we make a bunch of YouTube content, full-time content creator, and also theme park clothing maker. We're about to ride Iron Gwazi in a second.
Yeah, it takes care of the map sheet. Then they got yellow, orange, red, purple, and black.
Okay.
Purple and black you don't want because that's a hurricane.
Oh gosh, yeah.
And it's also at orange, certain rides can still ride, but the bigger, taller rides, like we'll do one ride all in the back and then one ride all in the front. Yeah. Okay. And at red, everybody has to stop all this.
Okay.
There's also a phone number you can call and find out what the condition is.
Interesting. I didn't know that. That's pretty cool. I never really paid attention to, it was the first time that I ever found out that winds could stop some of the attractions.
Oh yeah.
You know, wind is actually pretty decent and can close even a ride like this down. Always shocked by it.
Yeah. 813-987-5558.
Busch Gardens weather.
Yep. I hear green.
So it'll just say the
Yeah.
color.
Yeah.
And that updates throughout the day?
Yep.
Is it automated or is it a person recording, which is what the color is real
Well,
quick?
the message is automated, but somebody actually switches it
To
because
green,
there's
yellow,
somebody,
red.
I don't know where the headquarters is, but their main office, they have somebody
Monitoring
looking
the
at
weather.
radar, looking at all the wind speeds at all the attractions.
Yeah.
And they can determine, okay, nope, the winds are above 25 miles an hour. We need to shut down this, and this ride.
Yeah.
And they will call the panel and say, close. And
That's awesome.
the panel has to respond.
Yeah, yeah. I had no idea. The more
And
you
if
know.
there's lightning within 15 miles and 10 miles.
Yep.
They also park-wide color condition.
That's pretty cool. I had no idea.
Oh, here are your keys. So which, do you want to do the back? All hang out in the back 3 rows?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do that.
Sounds good to me.
And the other one was the front over.
We'll take the front of the 3 so I can have all of us in the shot. I would need this on this wrist. I need to get on this side. This side's actually better.
Do you notice a difference early versus later in the day? A lot of people say it's so much faster later in the day.
Absolutely. When those wheels and the track gets warmer, it definitely feels like it's going about 5-7 miles an hour faster.
That's crazy.
And the record speed was actually recorded in the afternoon.
Okay.
You take 80, 83, 84 miles an hour.
What are they listed as? Like the regular ride speed, like the top
That's listed at 76, I think.
76, but it has hit up to 84. Wow, that's cool. I mean, that's substantial.
Yeah.
8 miles per hour faster.
And also something to note, up there, they don't know. They only know the seconds it takes from the lift hill to the brake. But they actually have access to all the sensors, and they know how fast it is at every portion of the truck ride.
So like each block has its own sensors. That's cool. Thank you so much, Mr. Zach. Appreciate you, brother. We'll get something. Thanks, man. This ride is cool, gotta admit. I don't get to ride it as much as I'd like to. The foodage dudage, that's true. There's Sheikah in the background. We'll head on that after we ride this twice. We have to wait for a ADA train for these fine folks that allowed me to hitch a ride with them. I appreciate it, man. That means the world to me. You don't we never ask for gifts or tips or any of that stuff. I know that's how a lot of you guys show love, so I'm just super, super humbled that I can come to theme parks and hang out with you guys, and you appreciate it. Hi Tina, hi Alex, what's going on? What's everybody doing? I think track 2 they said we have, or train 2 we have to wait for. I'm not seeing distinguishing like numbering somewhere, but I think this might be our train. Our train may have showed up. Ah, dude, Ben, stop. You guys are too much. Thank you so much, Ben, and thank you so much, Zach. You guys are crazy. Thanks, fellas. Whoop, I think we're going. And away we go. Where are we, yeah. Where are you guys seeing? All right, then I'm going in this one? Okay, I got you.
Oh, someone's hat.
So this one's unique because they have a seatbelt and they're gonna check the seatbelt first, and then
Please step carefully but clearly.
they'll
Seat is directly in front of you.
and then we put down the leg shackle style and lap bar. There is no overhead harness on this, even though it has several inversions. So what's fun about being in the back is you guys have the opportunity to see behind it. So we can kind of do a behind the scenes shot as well. Oop, sorry about that. So yeah, just gotta undo your seatbelt and you're good.
Please stand behind the green line. The gates are now closing.
Check your seatbelt, you can pull it down.
Yeah, I'm with you.
This your first time?
Yeah. You love this ride though. How about you?
So last week I went 7 times.
On this?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Is this your favorite coaster here?
Yeah.
Yeah? It's a good one.
Top 10 in the world.
This is rated top 10 in the world?
Yeah.
Holy cow. It is fantastic. I mean, they retracted and it's awesome.
Please pull down on your left arm and secure it
It's a
firmly to your
completely new
left.
ride.
During
So
the ride,
basically,
please remain seated, keeping your hands, arms, and legs down and inside the train at all times.
And they basically they took off all the wooden track and then they changed some of the supports to give it a corner ride.
Yeah.
This isn't a wooden coaster, it's a hybrid coaster.
Correct. I love it. You are a park pro, dude. You know it all. I like it. Reminds me so much of me as a kid. I know, it's so good. There we go. So good. Do you have a favorite inversion on it?
I like that one, but there's only 2.
Yeah, I love that one. That's my
My
favorite.
favorite part is that part.
The overbanked?
The,
Yeah, that's awesome. Woo! I also love how they have the old school Gwazi signage up still.
yeah. It isn't as running as fast as usual, though.
This isn't as fast as normal. A lot of people say that it runs faster in the afternoons. Would you agree with that?
Yeah. But, it runs fastest, on a sunny day.
Because it heats up? You think?
Yeah.
Do you have apart from this ride, do you have another favorite coaster? It could be at this park, it could be at any park. Oh my gosh, it's so good.
Yeah.
So is this your number one?
Yeah.
Okay, this is your number one, Velocicoaster's number two. Velocicoaster is fantastic, and the theming on it is awesome. That top hat right after the second launch is so cool.
I haven't been on it in a while.
Okay.
Get on it like
Yeah.
this.
Do you guys have Universal passes?
No.
Oh, nice. Are you doing your passport? Collecting all your passport check-ins? So you got to go to a passport kiosk and check in, and you get free stuff. Like after 2 times, you get free popcorn and soda. It doesn't cost anything. You just have to scan your pass. Yeah, at one of the like those guest services kiosks. It's fun riding with you, dude. Do we exit out? Got it. Roger, roger. Gotcha. Okay.
Got one more ride.
Yeah, thank you. That was so much fun.
Next one will be closer to the front, which
You don't like as much. It's not as fast. Less airtime.
yeah, I don't know. The view,
It looks better.
and especially on a reverse point of view.
Yeah. The POV is amazing.
Screen, the snake that you might have.
It's so cool.
Yeah. I wonder how well that held up.
The stability is good.
Yeah.
Like even if you crop it on, it depends on what you use to edit videos and whatnot, but you know, the stability on GoPros are pretty awesome.
This is on. It's on the high, not boost.
Not the highest, yeah. Boost sometimes can get like real wonky and like not be as smooth. So it just depends. What's up, dude? Dude, out of all places. That's awesome, man. How's work? Told you I was gonna make you here if I could. He sometimes comes on our TikTok live streams. Like, I think we were at Universal on Wednesday, and he popped in and said, if you're gonna be there, I'll probably be working.
Yeah.
Yeah, our friend Justin was saying Universal.
Oh, cool.
Velocicoaster.
Yeah,
Justin, yeah, he's been working with Gardens for a while.
that's very cool. Busch Gardens is great. Universal, just more theming.
Yeah.
If you love animals, though, I mean, this blows away, I think, even Animal Kingdom, and I love Animal Kingdom. So it's just, again, it's how do you enjoy your theme parks, and what are you looking for?
It's like one of our favorite rides is Fire. Serengeti Fire.
Yeah,
40 times we went on it.
yeah, it's so cool. I'm with you.
We actually tested like an afternoon, the wild, or
Yeah, it's almost like I understand what their attempt was with the mile to try to introduce more people to it so that they would be less scared. The truth is, people don't go on that ride no matter what. They're all scared of it. So like, just make it the wild and people will eventually figure it out.
Yeah.
Or they won't. It definitely doesn't have the reception that I was hoping it would, because it's a fantastic attraction, and it's not, I don't think it's that thrilling. I think it's amazing and beautiful and calm. Serengeti Flyer, you know? But it's,
we come in the morning, he and I walk right over there.
Yeah.
Get our 2 rides and quickly like on the ride.
yeah,
Like no one in the area, so it's fine.
I'm with you.
You got free cups last week.
What were you saying? I know, isn't that a bummer? No. You know what though? I will say, if they replace it with something that's awesome, everyone will not forget.
I have a general idea what they're replacing it with. I just can't say.
Yeah. I'm hoping they get a family style ride like they do in San Diego or Busch Gardens with like Dark Coaster, like something like that, ATV, like safari vehicle themes. Yeah, I mean, they've been putting them everywhere, so the cost must be low and they can make them highly themed. I just hope it's indoor. That's my big hope. It needs indoor rides because we shut down completely except for shows. Like, you can't go on anything. It's all outside.
You used to have a simulator ride, that's gone.
What was the simulator ride?
Akbar's Adventure.
Oh, Akbar's Adventure. Oh, I gotta Google that. It wasn't great, but it was something. Yeah. But I'll take it. Like, anything that gets people to do something when it's weather, you know? I know people were really bummed too that Rhino Rally closed because that was such a cool ride. Yeah.
Except for the train.
Right.
Please stand behind the green line. The gates are now
All right, so we'll go all
To the
way
front.
To the front.
And you're, and I'll stick in my spot. We do like 1, 2, 3, right?
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Just making sure.
We like it, yeah.
Yeah, no, that works for me. Perfect. Thank you again for letting me pal around and tag along.
2 rides.
Like I said, I haven't been on this in probably 4 or 5 weeks because I haven't really been here as much. So this is awesome. Thank you again.
You're welcome. I wish Keelan was here. Keelan.
Yeah, Rhino Rally looked really cool. I never got a chance to ride it, but I watched some like handycam, like POV videos of it. When it disconnects on that raft, it looked so cool. And you can kind of see elements of it when you're on like Cheetah Hunt when the Wudder feature's on.
Yeah.
And that's like such a good part of that attraction.
Yeah, it reminds you, like, how Cheetah has water, it reminds you of the area that Rhino Rally used to.
Exactly. And even when you're on Serengeti, you kind of get a peek into that whole section as well. Well, thanks, Sheila. So we're gonna go towards the front. Yeah, dude, indoor coaster would be definitely the thing. Mentoring kids on how to be a park pro. I would totally do that. So.
Yeah. No, there's people that after they see this ride, they go down that emergency exit, but that doesn't go back into the park.
Where's it go?
To the infield.
So then they're stuck. Because there's no like, that's all closed off. So somebody's gonna turn them around.
Yeah. So they usually call them out, and they have to come down this ramp here.
Yeah, that makes sense. I had never been up this ramp. It's a beautiful view of the coaster.
Oh yeah.
You know, you get like, you see the death roll perfectly. It's so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Miss Becca. Thank you so much. Thanks, y'all. We got to get something to eat. I don't know what we're going to get. I feel like we got to go to either Dragonfire or something at Giraffe Bar to try something unique. It's not cast here, Jose. They're team members. So it's a different thing. So I don't know if can you put in like a team member compliment through the app, or is it all through guest services? Like if you wanted to say somebody did something great.
As far as I know, it's just through
Just through guest services, got it.
and they don't do anything. They used to give them a free meal.
Oh, that would have been awesome. Give somebody a free meal. Okay. So again, I gotta put the seatbelt on. You know what they say, click it or ticket. This always freaks me out because I always want to put the seatbelt on and then do the harness, but they want to check your seatbelt to make sure you're not putting too much room, you know? Dude, that kid knew so much. When I was a kid for Six Flags Great Adventure, I made flashcards and would study the ride manufacturer, the ride year, the number of inversions, the type of inversions, the top speed. So growing up, I was such a huge coaster nerd. It's not so much like coasters anymore. It's more like just themed experiences is my jam. But you know, remember we have leg shackles on this, so a little bit more. Tigris uses this. Cheetah Hunt does not. Who else uses leg harnesses? Oh, Velocicoaster uses the leg shackles as well. Oh, and when you ride Hagrid's and you're in the sidecar has shackles too. I actually really like the sidecar. The shackles actually don't even touch my legs. I have about like 1.5 inches of space. So, yeah. But anyway, let's go on Iron Gwazi again.
It hasn't started yet.
I had to pull this so far down that it's pushing into my shins that I have to lift my feet. Otherwise, like I can't put my feet flat. It's too like close on my shins. Hashtag 6'2" problem. Let's go! One more time on the Gwazi. And then we'll hit log flume, sand serpent, and Congo a bunch of times on TikTok. Want to catch that 1230, turn it up. If you're afraid of heights, this is definitely not the ride for you. Officially almost at the top. This doesn't scare me at all. I love this attraction. There's Koopa off in the distance, and the Falcon's Fury stuck all the way at the top. And away we go. It's the screams for me. Into the death roll. Definitely better on this coaster. Personal preference, but I prefer that. Woo! Happy 500! Way to go, guys. Way to go. It's very cool. You gotta celebrate those milestones, kids. Making content. Every one of those little levels. It's very cool. Gwazi. Which, so like Gwazi was a mixture of I don't know, like what is that, like a tiger and a lion? And then Iron Gwazi's like a lion gator? If you look at the front of the trains, they have like some sort of monster. Thank you again for inviting me. That's very, very kind of you guys. And congrats again, huge. I know how long, hard it is to amass a following. It takes a very, very long time.
Now the next milestone.
Huh?
Now the next milestone, 1,000.
The 1,000's the next one. How long did it take you to get to 500?
We started this 3 years.
3 years? Wow. That's awesome. You keep doing it.
Yeah. I want to be able to eventually retire and just make money off YouTube.
Yeah, it's doable. It's doable. Just got to keep making content. A lot of it, getting better at it, doing more and more live streams, all that stuff. It helps. You don't go to any of the other parks? That's okay. Yeah, but at some point, the YouTube could maybe pay for the cheapest level of a pass so you could then go to another park, you know? Yeah. And it's possible to get to SeaWorld. Anyway.
Exit quickly and carefully to your right. Thank you for riding Iron Gwazi and have fun with the rest of your day at Busch Gardens.
We're gonna go down the more scenic ramp, and then let's head on to Shikra. Brandon, take care, brother. It's good seeing you. I know I've seen you before. I definitely have, but I never put 2 and 2 together, so that's awesome, man. Yeah, I'll make sure to every time, if I'm around here, I'll say hi if I see you. See you, brother. Oh, thank you again, and congratulations again. 3 years well spent. See you guys, thank you again. See yous. There she goes. And the stall's a little bit lower. You'll see the stall right here. And yeah, it's like more of like a gator front to that coaster. Thanks for hanging and going on Iron Gwazi. Let's go on the first dive coaster, and frankly, my second favorite coaster here. I think Iron Gwazi, like, how do you not pick Iron Gwazi as number 1? Shikra and Cheetah Hunt are they're like in between for 2 and 3. They're just so well done. I think Cheetah Hunt has better views, and I love that Wudder feature. The launches are great on it, but Shikra is just so, it's thrilling, but yet kind of vertical. You guys enjoy the ride. It's nice having chat with y'all.
We have like 340 subscribers in YouTube.
That's awesome.
We go like on TikTok, we come live every Friday.
That's great. Just keep building, right?
Definitely.
Don't quit.
All right.
See you guys. They were all so sweet. What up, what up? You keep double tapping the screen? Yeah, Becca, it's weird, isn't it? It's definitely different. Ooh, it's 11:18. Okay, I gotta keep ahead of the time here, because that 12:30 will come up against really, really quick, like faster than I can think of. All right. There you go. Here's the Iron Gwazi logo. It's that kind of gator lion looking thing. I mean, it looks more gator than anything else. It's actually a really cool shirt. This was the shirt they had on. Iron Gwazi. I always, you know what? I'm such a sucker for like I survived shirts, you know? I always loved them, especially as a kid. I survived Iron Gwazi. I survived the big bad wolf. Yeah, Zach, Shikra's the one that goes woo, straight down, and it hangs you. I took my father-in-law, like Mel loves coasters too, but I took my father-in-law on that, and man, he was like all jimbled up. Just funny. I've never met a stranger. I don't know. I'm familiar with them and I've seen them enough. I think they had a comfortability enough with me too to even invite me. I don't think they would have just done that for like a stranger. So I actually know those folks a little bit. I survived walrus carp. Oh, it's got to be like a good, funny one, you know? I don't know what it would be, but yep. A Pocket Fam girls trip? Be like, Mel, you have to go. All the girls are hanging out. Yep. This attraction opened up in 2022. So it was a brand new coaster last year. This year we got Serengeti Flyer as a new attraction. And then I think next year we'll end up, hi, can I just trouble you for a cup of water, please? So sorry to bother you. Thank you kindly. hold you guys like this so I can read it too. Hang on. Let's see how I can do this. There we go. All right. Now they do fireworks here, 9 o'clock on Fridays, Saturdays, and some of the Sundays. Mel and I are gonna have a date night coming up in July. We got invited to the Summer Nights media event. You can actually come at any day. So Ash and Lem were here last Saturday. They're just getting into port today over in California. Looks like they're heading off to Disneyland for a little bit, which is nice. It's nice to be able to check that out. Sand Serpent is closing July 9th. Dude, Michael, I've been saying this all morning. I'm calling it. We are getting, like they have at SW San Diego, like they have over at Busch Gardens in Williamsburg, we are getting whatever you would call that like motorcycle style train coaster. I think that's what we're getting. Sadly, I think they're not gonna make it indoor. I want them to make it indoor because we need indoor attractions. They also need more kids attractions. That's why I'm not leaning towards getting a giant coaster. I don't imagine they're getting a giant coaster. So that's where my head's at. It just is following the path and the plan. It clearly is affordable to build those, so it's not a major investment, and it will help out other people. So like getting more and more attractions for kids. And if it's indoors though, it would help out with the things closing when it's raining. Hey Maya. It's good. I saw the little baby girl. She's looking cute as ever. Yep. Maya's our friend who works in the animal sections. Yeah, Slay, it's really cool here. My recommendation, honestly, though, is come during Howl-O-Scream if you like haunted houses, because they do such a tremendous job with Howl-O-Scream. It's super scary everywhere and fun. I like a lot of their food here even better than HHN's food. So I'm just, I'm excited for this spooky season. Just found out The Last of Us is coming. PlayStation version, so video game version. Probably so we don't have to pay Mr. Mando for his likeness. No joke, that's probably exactly why. Or there's a new Last of Us coming out. I sincerely think that we're getting an Oddfellow circus or carnival. I feel strongly about that. I think we're gonna get some sort of Exorcist because of the new film release. I think Blumhouse is probably going to be Megan, or hang on. I was texting later. What did I else say? Oh, Insidious. The one I would love to see is Five Nights at Freddy's. I think people would freak out if there was a Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh yeah, and we also go from the
But like, just like the army stuff.
I don't know. We shall see. Sesame Place is right here, dude. It's off to the right. You know what's great about Busch Gardens too? If you have young kids, I think if they're under 3 or under 4, or maybe even under 5, they get a free pass. So they have like a preschool pass, which is completely free for young kids. So if you have young families, you could get a fun card for one adult and a silver pass with the other just to get free parking. And let me tell you, you would get your family in here for $300 all year long. I think that's really good. And remember all the giveaways and stuff that they do, you would easily make your money back. You know? Like, I'm shocked and I'm happy about the Disney Lounge that they have in Epcot. I mean, it's a good use of getting rid of expiring foods because they expire in June. So if you can go to Epcot, that lounge I think is good through June, and that's probably because they have all these M&Ms left over from Mickey's Not So Scary. At least that's what I think. Five Nights at Freddy's was a computer game. I think they've had multiple editions of Five Nights at Freddy's. But picture this, Christina. The best way to explain it is picture Chuck E. Cheese if all the audio animatronics from the bands where you eat came to life and started trying to attack you. Do they use IP in Howl-O-Scream houses? They don't. So like that's Universal's benefit is they have all these great, I mean they use, if you think about it, they use HHN houses a lot of times to promote their film features that are coming up. You know? But they have...
Stay longer and play later at Busch Gardens Tampa Bay's Summer Nights, featuring extended park hours, all new entertainment, and fireworks on select nights. Sit back, relax, and beat the heat with an assortment of electrifying entertainment offerings for the entire family. Enjoy our brand new show, Icons, opening June 11th, as well as returning favorites such as Cirque Electric and Gwazi Beats. As the sun goes down, the park lights up on select nights with a dazzling display of colors and sound. From jaw-dropping colors to intricate patterns, the Summer Nights Fireworks Spectacular will leave guests in awe. With the perfect music to accompany the show, it's an unforgettable experience.
Sorry about that. For the announcement, I figured I'd just stop. They have a vampire house. They have like a, think of like, it's called the Residence. So think of like a residential colonial style home. Not colonial in the sense of like old timey, but colonial in terms of just like a normal, actually it's more of like a rancher style house that you go through all the different rooms of the house. They have top 3 house for me last year, which is Stranglewood Estate. So good. And then we're going on their Shikra right now. Stranglewood Estate is like, imagine like a Louisiana manor, just gorgeous with epic theming. Oh, all right. They're the same exact price, Zach. They're identical. They have the exact same price structure. Both of them have good discounts though, although SW typically has more discounts only because they compete with all the other Orlando theme parks, and there's a lot of them. You know, like you can get an annual pass without parking for $125, not on discount. If you get it during Black Friday, it's $100, giving them away. The one with parking is like $200 when you get it on discount. And then like Legoland could be like around $200. And if you get it on discount, you can get for like $350 2 passes. So yeah, we're heading on to Shikra. It's a great ride. Makes you miss Griffin, yeah. Well, gotta get on Griffin, dude. You still haven't been on Dark Coaster. You gotta get that out of the way. So a big reason why I love Shikra is it has one of the largest versions of my favorite inversion, and that's this right here. It's called an Immelman loop. It's a fighter pilot term. Pardon me. It's a fighter pilot term for when you're dogfighting and you basically do a 180 and come back at the other pilots. So you do need to plan a trip. I gotta still see if I can get media for Howl-O-Scream over there. Like in October, that'd be dope. Because I can't make it out for Howl-O-Scream like exactly when it starts, do you know what I mean? Hang on, I gotta pocket you guys real quick. You're allowed to bring stuff in your pockets on this ride. It's just, you know, you don't. Depending on the team member, they can be more particular than others. You know, like same with Gringotts. With that camera. Now you can bring a backpack on Gringotts. I saw several people with backpacks, which I thought was weird. I was like, I thought you had to use lockers on this. So maybe I'm confused and just like that person had an exception or they weren't riding, but I saw somebody with it. You'd love to go back to SWRBG. Yeah, I mean, a lot has changed since 2004, 2005. Last time I was at Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, Verboten had opened maybe like a year and a half or 2 years before. So there's a lot of changes that have happened at that park I'd like to get to. I'm not stressed about like going to a million new parks though, because I just can't afford to do all the travel right now. I'm not in that position. To me, the win would be eventually to be able to take Mel and the kids and go to any theme park at any time and never worry about money. That's like winning in life for me. So that's the goal. Content's a part of it. Our theme park clothes are the biggest part of it. We just keep on rolling. Yeah.
You got the GoPro, so.
Yeah, might as well, right?
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, we'll go in the front. This loads pretty quick, and it has a pretty high capacity. We'll want to get in the front. Oh, Becca, it'll happen. We're almost there, dude. We're not there, but we're almost there. But we need a couple more things to happen. We're really, really lucking out with the media access to these places, which is awesome. You know? Cedar Point, Hershey, Dollywood. Yeah. Dollywood's the one that I want to take the kids on because we could drive there, no problem. And they give media out pretty easily. And was it Big Bear just came out? So if I could figure out like a July or an August trip with the kids, I think that would be awesome. You know, we're pretty booked up though. I've been looking at our plans. Like, there's a lot of people coming down. We've got a lot of things going on. Yeah, we'll get there. Trust me. Not going anywhere. Hershey is awesome. Dollywood's amazing. Dollywood's like coincidentally on that TEA that I posted on Discord, who does like a database of best performing coasters and parks and all that stuff. They didn't make it on one of the highest performing ones, and I think it's because of location. But as a theme park goes, for me, it's the Disney parks, the Universal parks, and then Dollywood. And I know to some people that's like really confusing. It's not what you think it is. It's not just Dolly Parton all over the place. It is an amazingly well-themed, well-groomed, delicious food, thoughtful park. It's really, really fantastic. I would definitely go to Tokyo Disneyland or Tokyo Disney Sea. So on that international one, like Lottie World's got there, Ocean World, which is in Hong Kong, got on there. So if I went to Asia, it would be, I'd have to go to South Korea, I'd have to go to Japan, and I'd have to go to China. So China would be for Shanghai and Hong Kong Disneyland, so I'd probably need 2 days to explore those. And then Tokyo would be Tokyo Disneyland and Disneyland Sea, probably need at least 2 days or 3 days there, probably 3. You need a day for Lottie World, a day for, there's another one in Korea that's supposedly popular that I never heard of. So there's a couple other parks I have to check out. And then that Ocean World was like number 6 or number 5. Now granted, that's based on capacity, but I just don't know anything about the park. And then there's ones in Europe that I'd love to go to too. There's one in Germany, which I'm blanking on the name, and then there is it Eifling, which is in Denmark? That's on the list too. I have a lot. I mean, the beautiful thing is that I have all my life to explore these places, you know? And even if we're not there yet, we will get there. Hi, Katie. How are you? All right, we're heading on. I gotta put you guys in the pocket.
Please step into the coaster as quickly and safely as possible. pulling your harness down to your waist and buckling your safety.
Por favor, entre a la montaña rusa lo más rápido y rápido posible. Apague sus barras de seguridad hasta su cintura y pónganse los cinturones de seguridad.
Please stand behind the white line. The gates are now closed.
Por favor,
You're welcome.
párense atrás de la
Mama,
línea blanca. Las puertas cerrarán en estos momentos.
Please step into the most as safely as possible, pulling your harness down to your waist and buckling your safety.
Huh?
One time she's small, still a child.
Yeah. Do you think the big person was looser?
I think so.
I don't know if it is. I just think that it has the double restraint. I think it's the exact same seat. And sometimes, like when I go through an inversion, it'll click tighter on me. Like as we go into like a loop or something, it'll press down. Because I always try to click it tight on this ride because you hang. You know what I mean? So it's like I try to shimmy back and get it closer, but if it doesn't, I just press my shoulders so that I'm not hanging off of just the harness. It freaks me out. Stuck up here.
Oh, hello, Louise. Did you try the new ride, the Serendipity, what is it called?
Serengeti Flyer?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. Did you try it yet?
No.
Nope, just got here.
Oh, cool. Oh, that's awesome.
Procrastinated on times.
It's what's up?
She procrastinated on times.
Yeah, but here you're here now.
We were supposed to be here at 10.
Well, I could go clean up the house.
Well, you have a lot of time to still enjoy, and they have late night hours here because of the summer night, so it's extended a little bit. Plus, there's fireworks tonight. For Serengeti, 0 line. It's actually on the other side of the park, so you'd have to go like up this way and go all the way around, and you'll catch it right after the elephant. So from here, about 10-minute walk. But you're gonna pass a bunch of rides that'll have no lines either. Yeah, and if you've already been on Iron Gwazi, the biggest lines you're gonna find here are gonna be Cheetah Hunt and Iron Gwazi. Everything else should be really low, so you should be okay.
Harness down to your waist and buckling your safety.
Por favor, entre a la montaña rusa lo más rápido y rápido posible. Bajen sus barras de seguridad hasta su cintura y pónganse los cinturones de seguridad.
Oh, the tiger ride? Be careful, that's where the bones will die.
Oh yeah, because you hang?
Tigers is temporarily closed.
It is. That and Falcon's Fury are both closed right now. But yeah, I don't know why Tigris is down. I don't know if that's a scheduled
Please
refurb
stand
or what.
behind the white line.
But yeah, you always hang on that one. Like literally you're on the harness just like, ah!
Hacia atrás de la línea blanca. Las puertas cerrarán en 10 minutos.
Yeah, oh, people lose phones on that all the time.
Please step into the coaster as quickly and safely as possible, pulling your harness down to your waist and buckling your seatbelt.
Por favor.
Could he fix it though or no? No.
Rápido y precavido posible. Bajen sus barras de seguridad hasta su cintura. Pónganse los cinturones de seguridad.
The lady that gave it back to us from the front window by the front of the car, she said, I was thinking not to give it back.
Yeah.
And they said it's the ride where the phones go to die.
Yep. I fortunately have insurance on my phone. I don't know if it covers drops off of Tigris, but
comes to a complete stop, unbuckle your safety belt, lift up on your safety harness, and watch your step. Your left. All personal belongings with you. Thank you. Enjoy here.
take care, y'all. It's nice. All right, let me D4 wheel drive. People in there, they thought that this was the exit. Sorry. The dude in the garage. See here. Yeah, doctors are great. They really are. They're so thrilling. They're so fun. They have good capacity. You know, the Wudder brake is such a unique feature too. That stall is insane. It's 11:44. Okay, we got to make some decisions here. Log flume's already backed up, so I got to kick the log flume out. That would probably be a 10-minute wait. I'm just trying to get to that 12:30, and then we'll get food right after that. They say Dole Whip on that sign? Like, cool off at Chikra Eats with our pineapple whip. Also featuring chicken funnel cake with Mike's hot honey and our chicken tower. Mike's hot honey. That's cool. That's fun. This is a part of the summer nights. They'll play music out of this. There's also a couple DJ booths with some dance parties. Over here is Cirque Electric, which is back. It's their Daredevil experience. Yeah, I might have steered him a little bit off. Show you the log flume, which is normally a walk-on, but we got here a little bit late. It's already 12. Going on Gwazi, man. Held us back a little bit, but Gwazi is such a great ride. I love old school log flumes. So does Mel. Mel, she can't get enough of this log flume. I think it reminds us both of our childhood. You know, just old school log flumes. If you are new here, my name is Kirk. Thank you for hanging. We go live every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday in the Florida theme parks. We also make theme park content full-time, as well as a theme park clothing company owner. And yes, this is our full-time gig. This is our job. Although I can't remember, somebody said the other day, it must be nice being unemployed. And yes, in a traditional sense, it is nice not having a job like a boss. But guess what? When you're your own boss, like, you don't get paid unless you do stuff. So that is dramatically not true. And I work way more than I did ever when I was a salaried or commission position. It's funny. So thank you for all the new follows. Good solid 15 or so new friends. Thank you. Appreciate y'all. Did I lose service? Is this thing still live? Hey everybody. Are we still good? I don't know if we are. I might have to go to TikTok if this is like beat. I know sometimes on YouTube we don't talk as much as we do on TikTok. But it's saying we're still good. I don't know if I trust it. All right, we good, okay. All right, just making sure we're still alive and well. When the chat doesn't move on here, I get nervous. It said live on my GoPro and it said live still on this, but I get nervous. If you love what you do, you're not really working. That's very true. Okay, just making sure. Sweet, thank you for the heads up. Appreciate it. So yeah. Time check, 11:47. Still got enough juice on the GoPro to do like 2 more rides. We haven't done Kumba in a while. Let's try to get over to Kumba. Yeah, roger. No worries. You guys can chill. You don't have to type anything. Just an occasional pulse check. If you guys say, we're alive, would be helpful. If you don't see the chat moving or doing anything for a while. Appreciate it, thank you. Thought I was gonna have to resuscitate the live. I am a trained professional lifeguard. It was one of my gigs for a summer. That was such a good job too. I got paid first day on the job, $12 an hour. Second day on the job, $14.50 an hour, or 15 bucks, or 16 bucks an hour. Because I had a friend who got me the job, and then she basically quit on them. And they were like, we have nobody else, you're the lifeguard. And nobody came to the pool. So I just sat there, and it was like a condo community, so they all paid dues to use the pool. So the salary came out of the budget, and I did all the chemicals and all that stuff. I remember one time for the pool, I'm like, I'm going away, it is going to be hot. You have to shock the pool, or you will get algae everywhere. I come back, it's like a lagoon. It's like a swamp, like a bayou. The whole thing was completely just mangled with matted up green plant vegetation. I was like, okay, well, clearly we didn't shock it. So funny. I know CPR. I do. It's also a Boy Scout. I got my, I don't know what whatever the Red Cross merit badge was, I got that. But yeah. No, I trained to be a lifeguard, got certified and everything, took a bunch of tests. It was awesome too. That was a really fun course. It's really fun learning all those skills. So yeah, I can save somebody. In fact, I saved my rock climbing partner in a whitewater rafting incident where we flipped on the upper new right in front of the, what do they call it? It's like the train track. The meat grinder. Right in front of the meat grinder. I saved my, our raft flipped. And I grabbed him, and actually he tried to drown me first. I pushed him away. That's what you do when you're a lifeguard. Somebody always grabs your neck when they're drowning. So you have to reach your hands up and push their elbows. So I pushed his elbows off me, got him off my neck, and then swam from behind and grabbed underneath his shoulders. Swam us to shore. Down, but I haven't been over there. We're on the other side of the park. And this app doesn't always have wait times. We're just gonna get on, we're gonna Rebecca. Yep.
Make some wild and crazy noise on the coaster. Here we go, dispatch.
Look at you guys. Hustling. I love it. They're killing it. It's a humble brag, Zach. That's okay. Nothing wrong with being a Pokemon master. Gotta catch 'em all. Thank you, Ann, also for telling me that you guys are here. Live in the moment. Sounds of the Busch Park. Oh, thank you, Jordan, too. Appreciate it. This is called Kumba, which means roar in Swahili. They actually didn't fill the coaster rails with sand, which they normally do, to dampen the sound, so that's why it's so loud on this attraction. Sit all the way on the close side. Back in the day, we would fight as kids, far right or close left, or if the train was reversed, the opposite, because we always loved being on the sides of the trains. I believe this is another Bolliger and Babillard creation. Reminds me a lot of Medusa. Similar elements to Six Flags Great Adventures Medusa. If you're a park pro, help out. Do the old one-handed latch. Look at that. Bangerang. Oh! I had it. Thank you.
So they can be one there, or they can be
Scan platform. Platform clear, dispatch.
I haven't been on Kumba in a long time. Fun coaster. I like, my favorite part of this attraction, honestly, is the just the lift hill going through the loop. I always loved doing that on Roller Coaster Tycoon, but not a lot of like real life parks would bring you through a loop like this. I feel like they never planned it. It's also such a large loop to be able to do that. And it's pretty cool. What's Cognitive Live? Nobody's on the second half if they have that second side open. I don't know if they do. I don't see any rafts flowing through it. No, there's a little bit of a line. They're definitely not using the left lane. Otherwise, we'd head there. But yeah. Kumba! There's that little loop. Just kidding. Into the loop. Oh man. I did a half podcast. Whee! Into the Cobra roll. It'll rattle your teeth out. 30 years old, you know? What do you expect? Oh God. Ow! Ow, my arms! You don't know, when we ride roller coasters, I hold my arms up basically into the tunnel. So, when we are further back, you can see my arm is on like the rest, so I can get my hands up further so you can see more when we're in the back. So it's basically like I'm holding my arms up, but when we start catching any kind of we start pulling any kind of centrifugal or any G's, my arms get smashed into these things. It hurts. The things we do for love. All right, we'll try to race onto the sand serpent, do a time check from there, and then try to make it to turn it up, and then we'll get some footage, dudage. Oh, there. I tried to unlock all of them, but they were wonky, man. They need some grease on them things. My phone was looking at Bose speakers. Looked like my phone was trying to purchase some Bose speakers for me. I'm like, what are you doing, dude? It like closed out the YouTube app. Luckily it didn't close out the GoPro Quick app. Hi baseball lover. Hi Melinda. Yep. I know, dude, it looks good. It's funny, I was talking to Ellie about it. Her and I feel the same way. We like that cauliflower bowl with the edamame, looks good. And then I think the roast beef sandwich with cheese and the spiral cut potatoes looks good too. They have a bunch of other great offerings, but it's gonna be pricey, dude. Minimum of like $14 or $15.99 for food there. Although there is gonna be a kids menu, so like the grilled cheese and all that stuff, those are gonna be cheaper. So, I don't know. We know what you need, speakers, yeah. It was like, oh, you like loud noises like Koombas roar. Try these Bose speakers for $1,000. Nah, I'm good. Thank you, but I'm good. I do need to get some, a microphone for in-park audio. I've been using CapCut to do my edits now on YouTube. Oh my gosh, my life has improved so much. I actually enjoy editing videos now. Like it's become a fun process and it's like kind of become a puzzle in a game to stick together, like B-roll, voiceovers, all that stuff. But I need better audio in the parks and I'm debating between wireless lav mics, which I don't know, there's pros and cons to that. Or do I get a cheap, affordable shotgun mic that like mimics a with a shock mount? I'm leaning in that direction. But I need something that is directional because I get a lot of feedback. Even on my TikToks, that's why I typically do voiceovers for them. So, but I don't want to spend like in a leg on something that's like under $100. Then I need desperately. Reduced audio AI stuff is pretty good. It's not great, but it's pretty good. I don't know why Monsu's down. You guys are all saying it. Maybe it valleyed. Monsu valleyed earlier this year. Valleying is when it gets and never makes it up in the roller coaster track. Did I mute Christina? I don't know, dude. I had the app open. Who knows what the harness did to my phone? If I did, I'm sorry, Christina. I wouldn't even know how to unmute her, to be honest. I'm on this like little community moderation. Words. Doesn't even say anything about blocking people. What are all the coasters we've been on today? We've been on quite a few. Oh, dude, maybe we get a hot dog today. I think that's the jam, dude. We come back when Dragon Dog is open, and we get either like the Don, the Southern Dog, the Smokehouse Dog, the Dragon Dog with Cheetos and jalapenos. You know, maybe we get one of these. The Don looks like a bratwurst. Fried green tomatoes, that looks like a sloppy mess, but probably, it's got mac and cheese on it. I actually think this was really good. The smoked dog, smoked sausage, pulled pork, barbecue sauce, slaw, and a soft roll. That sounds good. Either that or the Dragon Dog are kind of up my alley. Okay, I'm not gonna do anything. If you guys can figure it out, that'd be awesome. Rescue Tales is back working. Very cool. I can't stream it because I've had really bad service in there. And I think that's a problem, not with the show, because the Busch Gardens Junkies have streamed it before. I think they have T-Mobile and I have AT&T. So I think it's depending on what service provider you have, and I have AT&T as my service provider. 12:01, let's see if the Sand Serpent's open. I feel we gotta ride it every time we're here, ceremoniously as it is going away. Do they have a kookaburra in this show? Box up there? I thought it was all just like regular animals, but maybe it is a bunch of rescues from the wild. Well, I appreciate it, dude. Thank you. And we're definitely getting something. I don't know if it's gonna be the dragon dog or if we're gonna go over to Giraffe Bar. I gotta look at the menus and make a decision. But it'll either be over here in Dragonfire area or the Giraffe Bar. Just because where we're geographically located makes the most sense. A little bit of a line, but it shouldn't take too long. 1, 2, 3, 4. Should be okay. I love the Smokehouse, Jenna. That's my favorite. I actually just ate it on Saturday. Busch Gardens took this up with unlimited press passes, unlimited food, which is awesome. A YouTube video coming out for the behind the scenes tour, and then I'm going to do another separate YouTube about the. I want to do 2 different videos. And our video is going to be real short, probably like 8 to 10 minutes. Coaster one is going to be a little bit longer. You already saw a preview of the coaster one. I do have to make a gorilla TikTok as well, but yeah, that's the game plan. Stand. Catch up on chat here. Christina said it's okay. I think it should let her back shortly. I don't even know how to do it, dude. Like, deleted by Walrus Carp. You deleted images. Oh, it just says deleted. She's a moderator. Like, oh, she got timed out? Put user in timeout. No. Christina, now I'm chopped liver. She was timed out for 300 seconds. I'm so sorry. That was you can blame Kumba on that. That is weird. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to time you out. How long is 300 seconds? I feel like that's a long time, right? 3 minutes? It's only 3 minutes? Yeah. Right. 5 minutes. It's a 5-minute timeout. I'm sorry, Christina. Timed you out. It's not my. It was my fault, but not on purpose. Yeah, it's. You know, this happened to me. Remember when we rode Hagrid's at the end of the night, and I had my phone up? When I have my phone up and the harnesses touch it, it touches the touchscreen. So I freak out about that. So I have a good solution for Universal. I'm gonna clamshell my other phone to this one so nothing could touch it, but it'll still stay on. Here though at Busch Gardens, I don't really have a good solution, because if I put it in my pocket towards my leg touches it for sure and messes with it, you know? So, yeah. It was 2 30-second mutes, and then that would be 10 minutes. Now she has a good story. I don't know if it's a good story. It's a sad story. I feel bad. Again, I think they're gonna sell this. Like, if you, all right, let's talk about what I think will happen here. I think they keep this theater. Somebody was saying they're gonna demo this theater, and because they don't use it that much, they're using it right now, and it's a great, huge space. They should keep it and still do shows. But here's what I think makes the most logical sense. Look at the size of the space we have here. There's space over here. There's a building over here. They use that building for a haunted house, so they're not going to change that. But I think they could put something indoors here. I don't know what. There's not a lot of room. They'd have to really think about how to use the space effectively. There's a service road over here so that they wouldn't want to block out. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look to see what the footprint is in San Diego and Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, and go from there. I feel like this is a smaller footprint. Yeah, I pulled the comment back. Hi, Christina. Welcome back. I'm sorry, Christina. Don't, please forgive me. It was like your dad in the pool. Something about the pool. Thank you to all 14 new friends and followers hanging out today. Appreciate it. If you guys haven't seen our new post on YouTube called Free Walt Disney World Stickers, Stickies and Mickeys, give it a try because I'm curious as to what you guys think for feedback-wise. Like, is it good? Is it not good? Like, be very objective and don't just say like, that was awesome. Like, tell me, I like the pace of it, or the music was good, or I like the sound effects, or I don't want to put things in words, or say it was too chaotic. My heart is shaking. It's fast paced. Like, you need to get some feedback on it because I'm trying to get better at YouTube. I think slightly slower pace, have some music, but not all the time. Sound effects are good. Reduce the sound of the whoosh, and I think we're getting somewhere. But I'd love to get feedback on this particular video if you have not watched it. Yes, it's only 13 minutes and 49 seconds long, but it moves really, really quick. We have really high retention on it and good, decent click-through rates. I think the thumbnail's okay. I need work on thumbnails. I'm getting better on SEO. So anyway. Right, we got another one train, and oh, somebody's using Express Pass. We got another, should be still one train. All good, Allie, no worries. I have to do some YouTube editing when I get home tonight, and I'm trying to get 2 videos done from now through Sunday for YouTube. And then I think next week we'll probably premiere the Universal Butterbeer video.
Once seated, pull the lap bar down to your waist. Secure all loose articles such as hats and glasses. Now sit back and enjoy your ride on the Sand Serpent.
Bienvenidos al Sand Serpent. Esta atención a una vez sentados bajo la barra de
You have a challenge idea? What's the challenge idea? Biggest snack at each park, like big, like big food, like the biggest food they have. That's a great question.
Welcome to the Sand Serpent. Watch your step
I wonder.
as you enter the car. Once seated, pull the lap bar down to your waist. Secure all loose articles such as hats and glasses. Now sit back and enjoy
$20 challenge.
on the Sand Serpent.
Eat for $20. It's a good YouTube video. Good premise for a YouTube video and a TikTok. This is going to be our last ride on here, and then we'll pop off of YouTube and go back to TikTok. We'll see, turn it up, and we'll go get some food.
Secure all loose articles such as hats and glasses. Now sit back and enjoy your ride on the Sand Serpent.
Bienvenidos al Sand Serpent. Preste atención al entrar al coche. Una vez sentado, baje la barra de vuelta a su cintura.
One of the few last rides on this puppy. I'm not crazy about wild mouse rides. They're okay.
Welcome to the
Like, I'm glad Primeval Whirl is gone. They have a lot more space, though, to do something with that over at Disney than they do here. I don't know what they're gonna do. It'd be cool if they utilize like multiple floors like they did for this. There's not a lot of room. They would have to clear. Where's the train tracks? They have a crane over there. Oh God! Ow! It's too busy looking. Ooh, it's my fault. They could clear out space over there. It looks. I think it's possible that they could put some sort of bigger coaster over here. They'd have to relocate whatever that behind-the-scenes animal section is. Oh God! There's Serengeti Flyer. Ooh. best version of a wild mouse is still the great Lego race in Legoland. Yeah, sand serpent. Oh God. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, I'm okay with this going away. They should do something that kids can go on though. How about a multi-tiered dark ride? And you're like a safari vehicle and you're chasing after poachers. How about that? They don't have enough room. They'd make it too small and capacity would be a horrible issue. Goodbye, sand serpent. Thank you. Get everything cracked. Your back, your head, shoulders, everything. Everything gets cracked. Yep, no worries. Yeah, Falcon's Fury not doing a thing anymore. Sadness. All right. That's gonna be it for YouTube. Let's head back over to TikTok. Thank you so much for everybody hanging out here. If you are new, please think about giving us a follow either on here or on TikTok, or check out walruscarp.com, your spot for the latest hacks, snacks, and fun facts in the Florida theme parks. And of course, theme park clothes that don't stink. Love you guys, appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out here, but peace. We out of here. Going to TikTok though. Off to turn it up and then get some footage, dudage.